Do you understand the law of attraction? Do you feel as though you have got a fabulous understanding of that law? Are you using it to your benefit every single day? Well, if you're not, you have given away one of the greatest assets that you can have in your spiritual toolbox. Welcome everyone, it's Marcia Martin, the Heart Healer, and today I want to share with you some very interesting information about the law of attraction because there's no reason why you should not be the most fabulous manifester on the planet. Absolutely everyone is able to manifest. However, if you're anything like me, when I first began my spiritual journey, I took every manifesting class that was available. I couldn't understand. Why am I always attracting everything I don't want? It seems like no sooner do I finish talking about this thing that I don't want than it shows up on my doorstep. So naturally, I have to talk about it more. I've got to run to my girlfriends and to my neighbors and to anyone else that will listen and tell them, look at this terrible thing that I have attracted. What is wrong with the law of attraction? I don't get it. I want to learn how to manifest what I do want, and I keep getting everything I don't want. And it doesn't seem to matter how much I talk about it. Well, happily, I have a wonderful helper. Mother God is an energetic being who assists me throughout my life. Wasn't always very good at communicating with her, and it did lead me down a lot of blind alleys and a lot of dark tunnels. However, it was Mother God's help that allowed me to understand the difference between using law of attraction appropriately to get what I want or just using law of attraction by default. Now, I was a pretty serious by default user when I first began. As I was explaining to you earlier, I used to just have continuous conversations about what was going wrong. Oh, can you believe it? I just got a savings account and now the car needs repair, or this, or that. I thought somehow that I was sharing in a normal way, that I was just participating in conversation. If you had told me at the time, hey, Marcia, all of this talk is bringing to you everything you don't want, I would not have believed you. And honestly, when I first received the information that I was responsible for the mess that I had created in my own life, I was not willing to hear that either. However, here's what I have finally been able to understand, and that here's what I want you to learn as well. The law of attraction is always working. It is a universal law. It will not pick Mary today and Tom tomorrow. Everybody is being affected by the law of attraction. It is continual. You cannot turn it off. You cannot escape. You must learn to work within it. We also need to understand that we live in a land of plenty. There is no reason to fear. There is no reason to step over into lack or to believe that you won't have enough. There is plenty. Receiving your share will never take something away from someone else. That is not the way the divine play the game. There is plenty. If you want to receive, simply put in your order. I want to receive this amount. Now you have to actually believe that it's possible. Believe that it is possible for you to receive that which you desire. But please don't step off into the territory where you are telling yourself, gosh, I hope I'm good enough to receive. And I'm a little worried that if I receive, Susie, who lives 2 doors away and has more children than I do or more responsibility than I do, she's not going to have enough. So maybe I should pull back and only take a little bit. There is plenty for everyone. Learn to step into that awareness. But also understand that the way that we manifest is through our thoughts. And the gas pedal for that manifestation is right here in your heart. The way you feel about something determines the speed at which you are manifesting. So while I was off talking to the neighbors, talking to my friends, talking to my colleagues about everything that was wrong, and getting all emotionally stirred up about it, I was making sure that I had stepped on the gas because I wanted more things I didn't want delivered immediately. If that's you, you need to stop right now. Stop talking about what you don't want. Stop obsessing over what's going wrong, over what you don't have or what happened yesterday. It happened yesterday. It's in the past. You're never going to be able to go back and change what happened, but you can go forward from here and make sure that you are heading in the right direction. So, here's what you have to do. Train yourself to think about what you do want. Stop yourself when you're in the middle of a tirade about everything that's wrong and reverse. Put your car in reverse. Do not allow yourself to keep going forward. You're on a one-way street and you're going the wrong way. You're going to be in an accident and it won't be pleasant. Turn your car around and begin thinking, talking, and getting excited, staying in gratitude about everything that's going right in your world, and begin sharing that with others. Make sure that's what you talk about. And talk about it to your neighbors, to your friends, on social media, to your colleagues. Make sure you're spreading the good news about how excited you are to live in an abundant universe, how delighted you are to have wonderful friendships and to have a job to go to every day, how wonderful it is to have food on your table and a roof over your head, even if it's not the most beautiful home on the block. Express gratitude for what you have now, and you will automatically be setting yourself up in the position where you can receive more. The only time that we receive less is when we are insisting that we must focus on that which we do not have. When I am talking about everything that's missing, I am activating law of attraction. I am saying, hello, law of attraction. This way, I am really concerned about everything that's missing in my life. I keep talking about it. I feel really sad about it. I'm quite upset. I'm indulging in self-pity. I'm making sure that my vibration is low, very negative. And I am actively attracting more things that I don't want. And I'm absolutely shocked when they show up. Well, it's time to grow up spiritually. It's time to recognize that you have so much power than you're allowing yourself to believe. Now, the way to use the law of attraction to your benefit is to begin telling yourself, I love me. I love my life. I'm so grateful for everything that I've managed to create in my life. Isn't it fabulous that I have a home to live in? I'm so delighted by this food that I have in front of me to eat, by my family, by my friends. Thank you, universe, for bringing me all of these wonderful products that will help me move forward. What are you signaling to the universe? Look at all these wonderful things that I have. Please, I'm talking about them, focusing on them. I'm grateful for them. I'm getting excited about them. Please bring me more. Now, the law of attraction is not a thinking body. It cannot do the thinking for you. So while I was thinking about all of the things that I didn't have, and I was obsessing over them, and I was repeating the story of my life, of how terrible my life is, law of attraction is not capable of reasoning. It is not a reasoning body. It is a listening body, and it's an activator. So it activated the stream of unwanted things to come toward me, because that's what I was talking about. That's what I was believing was supposed to be around me, because I just never stopped talking about it. It wasn't as though I said, I see that I have really allowed myself to run off down negative alley, and I'm beginning to attract all those things I don't want. Instead, I was saying to myself, oh my gosh, how the heck did I end up here? I don't deserve this. Poor me. Look at me. I don't have anything I want. All law of attraction hears is, gosh, there are all these things that Marcia keeps talking about. Well, she certainly seems obsessed by them. Let's bring her more, because that's all that she pays attention to. When I am changing my point of focus, when I have changed my thoughts from poor me to blessed me, look at my wonderful bounty, even if it's not here in front of me, I can find something to be grateful for. When I have successfully looked at the fact that I really do live in the land of plenty, and I have so much that I can be grateful for, now law of attraction, again, doesn't think, can merely respond. It says, oh, Marcia is talking about all of the bounty that she has received. Look at that gratitude, her enthusiasm, and the fact that she just continuously thinks about all of the wonderful things that are happening in her life. Let's bring her more things that feel wonderful, because clearly that's her point of focus. She loves wonderful things. If we were to believe the wives' tales, we may say things like, well, the universe just doesn't want me to have this. God is punishing me. I guess karma from a past life has caught up with me, and I'm just not supposed to have nice things in this life. Please, let's stop being spiritual infants and become spiritually mature adults. Recognize you are receiving what you are thinking about. No one is trying to hurt or harm you. You are safe and loved. The divine adore you, and they want you to have everything you desire. But you've got to participate. You have to be part of the equation, because free will dictates that no one can impose their belief system on you. You have to agree. No one can do anything to you that you don't want to occur. So you're busy talking about all these awful things, and then you're confused why you're attracting more awful things. Well, free will says, even if it's the worst thing that they could possibly attract, I'm going to let them attract it, says the divine, because I have given them free will and I will not take it back. So they may attract whatever they desire, whatever they think about, whatever they talk about and obsess over. The spiritually wise say, I need to really clean house. I need to be clear that I am thinking thoughts that are in the upper ranges of the vibrational scale. I don't have to be in the dirt, in the negative place. I'm going to do the work to clear and heal my heart. So I know that the things that I am reacting to, those triggers that I've stored in my heart to try to protect myself, they're going to be cleaned out. I'm not going to react. I'm going to be able to decide, do I or do I not want to respond to this stimuli? I'm taking back my power. I am safe and loved. The divine love me. I cannot be hurt or harmed because as my authentic self, not this physical body, but as my authentic self, I am immortal. It is impossible for me to be hurt or harmed. So I'm going to experiment. Sometimes I'm going to get it right. Sometimes I'm going to fall flat on my face. But I'm going to take what I have learned and use that so I do better the next time. What's the most important thing for me to remember is the things that I am thinking are generating the things that I will receive somewhere between 30 and 60 days from now. If I don't want bad things, I have to stop thinking bad thoughts. If I really want to do the work, I will go into the heart, clear and heal the heart, which rules the subconscious, so that even when I'm offline, I will not be able to sabotage my success by going back into yesterday or allowing something that is unpleasant to make me feel bad. I will be the master of my destiny by choosing to be in perfect alignment. I cannot let the mind run away with me, and I cannot let the heart be filled with garbage and old beliefs or past trauma and think that I can prosper. Law of attraction will work for you if you do the work to allow it to be so. Think beautiful, positive thoughts. Recognize that you live in an abundant universe and stop talking, thinking, and obsessing over those things that have hurt you or that you don't desire to have in your life anymore. The most important thing you can do is clear that heart so that you are feeling good as often as possible. Because when you feel good, you're automatically going to think pleasant thoughts. You're going to attract better circumstances, and your life is going to prosper in every way possible. Love yourself so much that you are willing to learn everything you can about how to live an abundant life. When your cup overflows, you will overflow to others. And that's how we change the world. Sending you all my love.